The most important thing your first bike should be able to do is this. One of the first questions I get asked by new riders is what to look for in their first bike. That's a really good question. Let's talk. Yes, your first motorcycle should be like your first date. Non-threatening. Go to the Dairy Queen. Go with that girl you knew really well that you did the science project with. In other words, you want a motorcycle that's not going to react too quickly, that's going to give you a break, and not hurt you if you make a dumb mistake.
Code 51, we have a motorcyclist who is stuck in the roof in his garage.
By that I mean, if you grab a big handful of throttle, it shouldn't rip out and be going 100 miles an hour in first gear, nor should it loop you off the back. Likewise, if you grab a big handful of brake, it shouldn't throw you over the bars. It needs to be a motorcycle that's going to be a little on the forgiving side. And sorry, I'm not talking about a big displacement bike. We're talking between 250 and 750. And even then, I'd stay down to 1 or 2 cylinders. This is a Honda Shadow. Its architecture, the engine architecture's got to be 40 or more years old, but it's also bulletproof. I wouldn't buy this as my first bike because this one's still pretty dang new. You don't want a new bike for your first bike, and that's for one very simple reason. The most important thing your first bike should be able to do is this. Yeah, there's a good chance you're gonna drop that baby. And you don't want to be out $1,000 just for falling over in the driveway. That's why I suggest a few things to think about, like these. Yeah, it's your first bike, not your last. So don't worry about spending a lot of money. You may have to do this and pick it up every once in a while, which is why it's kind of nice to have a light bike that you can actually lift. I'm a big fan of dual sports and supermotos. Why? Because they're designed to fall down and they're easy to work on and quick to fix. Plus, when you're done with it, you're probably going to park it in the garage and keep it around because it's so damn much fun. Kawasaki makes some very nice vertical twins, 650s you like. Star has some great V-twins. They're small, a nice 650. You also find the Honda Shadow line. Harley-Davidson coming out with the street 750s and 500s. Those will be out sometime later this year. They are designed for entry-level beginning bikers' first bike. The bottom line here is that you want to have a bike that will forgive you. It will love you as much as you love it. And if you do have a problem, it won't beat you up for it. And it won't take you to the bank and spank you. That's it for me. Be safe. Crash. What should I look for in my first bike? In other words, cut. What should I look for in my first 3, 2, 1? What to look for in a new bike? And that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking. The most important thing your first bike should be able to do is this.